It's not professional. Oh, you look like a little thug.
Your mom said that to you.
Yeah. And those become spaces where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this situation now?
As a black man who used to be a black boy, black teenager, when I had an afro and I was getting cornrows and stuff, same thing happened to me.
Same thing happened.
And I don't have white parents.
Yeah. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, brand new, off the press, available for pre-order. It'll be available next Friday, but you can get 22% off if you order it in pre-order. After pre-order, there'll be no discounts, and there's a limited supply. So if you want this shirt right now, 22% off, put in the discount code LA22. LA22. Pre-order this shirt now. We got the women's crop, and then we also have the unisex t-shirts like the one I'm wearing right now. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications. Anytime I go live, make a video, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. So there's another video that I want to show you guys, the people who are watching on the Salem News channel and the people that are watching on YouTube later, is I want to play this video. And if you don't know who Charlamagne is, and I don't like to say his full name because he is not a god, but Charlemagne, who's on the Breakfast Club, he is one of the wokest. He kind of woke sometimes. Sometimes he try to say things that make sense, and sometimes he woke it and woke. But Charlemagne finally said something that makes sense about Colin Kaepernick. But I want to play the clip of Colin Kaepernick and why Charlemagne had to respond the way he did. Now, let me just preface this before we put the video up. Colin Kaepernick, raised by a white family, had the world in front of him, lost his job, decided to protest for whatever fake reason he done made up, decided to quit the NFL, sue the NFL. He quit. He opted out of his contract. Then he sued the NFL. Then he tried to get back in the NFL, but then he claimed they were racist. And then he took a deal with Nike to push black power. Nike owned by a white man. Okay. I just want to preface that real quick. All right, let's play the clip of Colin Kaepernick.
So many young people out there now that are transracial adoptees that I know are going to see themselves and see their story in this book because, you know, it's isolating. And that's like, I think a key word that for me, a big takeaway from a lot of our conversations is like isolation.
I would say I've had a lot of responses from other transracial adoptees on that front. Just like having similar experiences and having similar family dynamics that they're trying to navigate.
Right.
And I think it's because it is so unique. It is very difficult for people to have a nuanced conversation around it. Be like, yeah, the people that love you and that you love can also perpetuate very problematic elements.
Right.
And those things can exist at the same time.
Right.
And part of it is like, how do you grapple with that?
Right.
Like, how do you navigate that?
Right.
And especially at a young age, where it's like, are you equipped to navigate that? And are your parents equipped to navigate that?
Do y'all hear Colin Kaepernick? The stupidest people on planet Earth are those two people I saw in that interview. Transracial, did he say transracial? Transracial adoptee. Bro, don't you got better things to think about than trying to come up with these woke terms? Transracial adoptee? Who gives a F if you are transracial? What does that even mean? You won't say biracial, they say transracial. And I'm telling you, man, instead of wasting your time talking about it was problematic that I'm white and I'm black and I'm white and black and I'm black and I'm white. Just focus on succeeding. Focus on doing things right. My mama told me I couldn't have braids in my head. But Colin Kaepernick talking about it's wrong for his white parents to say, you ain't putting no stuff in your hair like that. My daddy tell me, you ain't putting no braids in your hair. You ain't finna put no tattoos on your tattoos you can't cover up. My daddy used to cut my hair straight off, go right in the garage. Boom. My daddy don't have no skill cutting hair. He just put that guard on one, and then he going straight back. Whatever I get is what I get. He don't even edge me up. He don't even do the edge up. It just, I got what I got. My father didn't have no braids or none of that stuff. Now, I'm not against it. But the thing is that it's not abnormal for parents to perceive that people are going to look at you differently if you got braids in your hair and dreadlocks. And they're trying to look out for your future and the perception that people may have of you. Now, when you grown, do what you want to do. But when you living in somebody's house, your parents may criticize that and may want you to do things differently. And Colin Kaepernick, because he's being woke, he have to push the idea that somehow only white people will say that to their black kids. You know, me personally, I don't really care what kind of hairstyle my son have because I have the means to make anything happen for my son that I want to. I'll pay for him to go to college. Ain't nobody have to judge or nothing to him. I'll pay for you to go to college. I'll put you in private school. You know, I'll make things happen for you. But some people that's coming up, and you may not have a father who's popular or whatever, and maybe have resources, maybe you have to come up and be a lot more strategic about the way people perceive you. But let me play Charlamagne the God real quick. And I hate saying that word, the God, because he ain't a God. But anyway, let's play Charlamagne clip to finish this off.
It's hilarious. No. Colin Kaepernick says he knows his white adopted parents loved him, but they were very problematic things that occurred during his upbringing. Do we have the video of that?
What's the problematic thing?
Do you have the video, Taylor? Play the video of this, Taylor.
Your hair's not professional. Oh, you look like a little thug.
Your mom
Become.
said that to you.
Yeah. And those become spaces where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this situation now? But it also is informed why I have my hair long today.
The grown-up version of Eve wanted to go back in time and give young Colin a lot of hugs. And I was really moved and saddened by the level of kind of self-awareness that he had to develop at a very young age.
We can go back and
Oh my God. A parent didn't like their kid's haircut. Never has happened in history. Welcome to being a child and having parents.
That's what your mom's saying to you right now.
As a black man,
Probably.
as a black man who used to be a black boy, black teenager, when I had an afro and I was getting cornrows and stuff, same thing happened to me.
Same thing happened.
And I don't have white parents.
Yeah.
Oh my
I have
God.
a black mom and a black dad who did not like that, especially when I started wearing Chuck Taylors and Snoop Dogg had that murder case.
Boom.
When Snoop Dogg had that murder case, my dad had a fit. Oh, you think you Snoop Dogg? Oh, you think you Snoop Dogg? Oh, no. He made me, especially when I was getting in trouble in school,
Yes.
he made me cut my hair because for whatever reason, me having a big afro and wanting to get cornrows and wearing Chuck Taylors equated to me wanting to be a thug or I'll never be able to get a good job or anything else. Like, I don't think that's something that's exclusive to race.
Now look at that. And this is all I'm saying. Now, Colin Kaepernick may not understand that black parents tell their kids the same thing because he wasn't raised by black people. So he, in his mind, of woke theology, is that because my parents said this to me and I'm looking at the world through a lens of racism, that my parents must be wrong by criticizing my hair. Instead of sit back and realizing, bruh, don't look at everything through racist lenses. Just ask your parents why they said that. And they'll probably tell you this is why we said it. And quit looking at your parents as if they're white. Look at them as if they're your parents that love you and take care of you, and take that response with you, and you don't have to look deep into it and become a fake martyr. If you enjoyed this video, I put out 3 videos a day, so make sure you go to the playlist that says new video and watch more videos. Subscribe to this channel. Let's go, baby.